I think when you arrive somewhere by boat, everything looks way more pretty. If you come somewhere by car, it is less romantic. So seeing the world from the water is the most beautiful way to see the world. And also I like the sailing, I like to be on the water. And the combination of traveling and having your home with you, with all the luxury in it, I think that's perfect. So he's giving me signals with his head. Now I'm trying.
It's a nice weather, New Caledonia, in the tropics.
Oh, but sometimes that happens, of course. People always go to him because they think he's the captain. But I don't care. And to be honest, I'm still officially the captain of this boat, but Mark can easily sail the boat alone. So it's just funny to continue doing that. Because in the beginning I was, of course, the only one who could be the captain when we started sailing. But now he can easily be the captain too, so it doesn't matter, it's just funny. Being a captain of a boat can be a job that both a woman and a man can do easily. Yeah, it's a little bit scary at the moment. It's 20 knots, so we reefed in the mainsail a bit. I think we go 6-7 knots. Whoa. Today we were just too lazy to raise the main, or at least I was. I said to Mark, you have to do everything yourself, I'm not going to help. So I dreamt of doing a world tour when I was a young kid already. I was always reading books about people who did it, and it was just a dream. And of course now I'm really happy that it came true. So yeah, I don't know why, it's just a feeling.
The anchor shot is a very important drink that you take together when you have finally arrived after a very barren voyage, all the 12 miles from one river to another river. We put up
Deeply reefed.
all the sails that we want to put up today. Or basically we put up all the sails that Marijke wanted to put up today. Which are not all the sails that I would have liked to put up, to be honest.
We have to wake up at 6 a.m. for an 80 miles crossing to the island of Marais.
Oh, there is that's Nino. Yeah, they left 5:15. It was dark, yeah. And I think Impossible left even a little bit earlier. I didn't like to cross oceans, or I always wanted to see land, but once you've done ocean crossing, then the next one is easier, of course, to do. So yeah, one thing led to another. So it's 70 miles, and it's basically a straight line that we can go.
No, we are going to put another sail on, but we have a discussion because Mark always wants immediately the A2, and I'm like, okay, let's just check what the weather is doing, what is going to happen, because now the wind is pushed against the island, so it can be a little bit less here, and it can be a little bit more alongside the island. So I don't know, but you never know. So just wait and see, and then pick the sail. That's my opinion.
With the jib. We're going 8.5 now. With the downward Jenica should be 10. And it's fun that we are in a group and we can see all the other boats as a reference and try to keep up with them and try to look what they are doing, which course, which tactic they are choosing, which sails they are using. She's steering manually, so she brings the boat into the wind and then gets more speed, and then gradually she will fall and keep the speed as much as possible. So the idea is that she gains a higher average speed, but also that we fall a little bit more than we were able with the autopilot. If she does it, it's useful. If I do it, it's full of shit. We can see that our average speed over ground has been around 10 knots. We hope that she can get this above 10. That would be a really good idea.
Almost 40.
With a fast cruising catamaran, it's really funny to do the crossings and the sailing itself as well. It's really fun just to try to get the maximum out of the boat without taking unnecessary risks.
So now we did a dive of the mainsail, and we were just checking if this works because of the waves. It can be tricky. So we have a preventer. I will steer the boat a little bit more like this so that the main has enough pressure. Just check it out if it works. Now we're going pretty much directly to the waypoint, so that's good. So we can check now what the VMG is doing. So the boat is slower now, but the VMG can be the same. So we will see. Mark, plek even aan.
So we have Chaps, Nino. In front of Nino it's Impossible, and in front of Impossible it's Blue Wave.
So if we want to go to the original anchorage, we have to drive again. So it's about the same distance now. So we were thinking that we can just go to the north. And then another good thing is, Victor is considering coming over there to bring the passport, so we don't have to go back.
Good job, Captain!
I think the Gliwo made it possible for us to do the world tour, because the paperwork that they're helping us with and all the support that they're giving everywhere over the world, the maintenance guys that come in, and altogether this was for us, and also the social community, of course. We love to be with a group, because in the past when we were sailing alone, the sad part was always you making friends, but then you always have to say goodbye because everybody's doing something else. And now everybody's going in the same direction, and so that's good.
Alors ce matin, nous avons fait taxi commun avec tous les bateaux de la flotte Gliwo par grande solidarité. On est venu sur ce ponton qui est quand même assez difficile d'accès, donc avec les petites annexes. Et là on part tous à la fête de l'avocat, mais en passant on va faire la coutume et offrir des tissus aux chefs locaux. La coutume, c'est se présenter, demander l'autorisation d'être chez eux et leur offrir un petit cadeau. Ah, ici c'est un petit paradis, puis là en plus on est vraiment en famille, il n'y a que des bateaux du Gliwo, donc c'est sympa. Là l'arrivée est glissante, donc toutes les annexes avec des gros moteurs n'ont pas pu venir. Et du coup on a pris les petites annexes, heureusement c'est une flotte assez variée, donc il y a des petites annexes avec des petits moteurs qu'on a pu porter.
Et je vous souhaite la bienvenue ici à la fête de l'avocat. Merci.
we go in a straight line to Vanuatu. It's about 150 miles. The question is whether or not we can go high enough with the Code Zero. Hopefully we can use the Code Zero for the biggest part of the crossing, but otherwise we have to use the Solid. I will be happy with the Code Zero because it goes 2 knots faster. Start the engines, get the anchor up, and that's it.
There we go.
Vanuatu.
Bye bye.
You see that your reference is shifting all the time. So in the past, the crossing we're going to make now would have been a really big crossing for me, like going from Holland to England or something like that. And now you just see it as a very short crossing. 5 minutes ago, when you were trying to ask me the question, we already heard the other boats seeing dolphins and discussing whether or not to take a reef, and it's really nice to do this with a group. Oh, I slept most of the night, so you maybe better ask the captain. But
Impossible was worried because he saw a lightning very close to our boat.
It's okay for you, storms go in the boat?
it's not entirely clear where the thunderstorm is going. So we're trying to go around it, but it's not entirely clear. So far so good.
All the boats of the fleet are happy to join in Port Resolution in Vanuatu.
1.5 years now in the Gliwo, and about a year to go from here, a little bit more. So we really look forward to the next half of the world tour.
Which advice could you give for someone who wants to do a world tour?
Go. You wanted short answers. Just do it.